Salwan, you drive with me Staka now, yeah?
Yeah.
Milo Krange driver?
No, you a clean one.
Me a clean driver.
Quality driver.
Quality driver no more.
Amen.
Okay, I'm good. Good morning, everybody. Today we're gonna do something exciting, and I wouldn't really say it's challenging.
Are you talking about driving?
Driving.
Oh no.
No, it's actually pretty fun, but it is a different experience than being in the States.
I mean, if you think fun is like, you know, falling into a ditch or a ravine to your death, then fun.
We're not telling my wife about that.
I didn't say anything about you doing that. I just said generally speaking, okay?
Okay, anyway, so we're gonna go drive off mountains today. All right. Okay, so now we're going into a roundabout. It's one of my least favorite things to do, but this one's a light one. This one's kind of a lightweight roundabout.
So you would see we are driving around.
About.
Yeah. Okay, so you will notice that I am not on the correct side of the vehicle. I'm actually on, I should be driving right now. Like, I should be like, oh, okay, right turn.
So the way it works is basically you have to yield to everything in the roundabout. But once you're in the roundabout, everything has to yield to you.
Yeah.
So. So what was some adjustment that you had to like, what was your game plan mentally for this?
Not crash. No, you know, I think it's just gonna be one of those things I was just gonna have to get used to when I was here, because I just have fear of crashing vehicles.
I have a fear of him crashing a vehicle too.
or hitting some random person while you're back in America.
Right.
And then me being in like jail or prison here. And
you're gonna follow this guy in.
Okay. And then you showing up, you're like, "Where's Colton at?" And they're like, "Oh yeah, that guy,
he's in jail."
He's in jail.
Brother O'Malley. So, one thing that I had to do to adjust is, when I was thinking about driving in the Solomons, I was literally just this like mental block of, I just can't fathom it. I can't do it. I've driven for years on the right side of the road, and now I have to drive on the left. And it was, but once I got into the vehicle, things seemed to be good.
One thing that kind of freaked me out, just kind of throwing this out there, when you mentioned that this, certain circumstances, like if you like crash into someone's car or accidentally hit a person, that they'll burn your car.
Yeah.
That kind of freaked me out. I was like, oh, so that's like a thing? Oh yeah, they just will light it on fire.
So basically there's been instances where someone, a drunk taxi driver has hit a pedestrian. Wow. Like people walking out between cars and things like that and walking. I mean, as you can see, there are tons of pedestrians just walking in between cars. You're in the Solomons, so life doesn't move fast, so you don't need to either. We are in traffic right now. We've been in it for about 20 minutes. Yeah, actually about 40 minutes, and we've only got about 2 kilometers. So it's actually starting to pick up. So there's a guy between the 2 tires. If he fell, that would be very bad. And there's a guy in the excavator. Would that be allowed in the States?
Not at all.
Look at him go. Hey, dangerous to much. I've rarely ever seen road rage here. They're just they have this saying called help him friend. Just let a guy in when he needs to get in and things like that. And if you need to slot into a spot, you just nose in there, and the guy's not gonna hit you. You have to realize that. So anyway, it's an experience driving in the Solomons, but I do enjoy it a lot better than walking. Story time. You may have noticed that Colton and I had a little bit of an inside joke moment at the beginning of the video. Well, an event happened just before Colton arrived. I was driving and I was avoiding some bumps or potholes, and I got too close to where there is a steep drop-off ravine down into the river right next to our house, and my left side of the car went off into this ravine and almost went down into the river. It was very, very scary. Yeah, I didn't get any videos because I was so worried about my car not falling down. Everything turned out to be okay. We ended up getting an excavator to get a chain and literally pull my car back out of the ravine. Everything was fine. God really watched out for us, for me and the car. And but it was funny because there was over 100 islanders gathered around my car trying to help me figure this out, how to get my car out without it rolling over down into the ravine and without causing any more damage to the car. And I made an impression that day. Not the type of impression that I wanted to make on islanders, but it was a very humbling experience for me. And by the time it was over, I was so glad to finally get in my car and just drive away from that crowd of people. But I am so thankful that everything... So when he was mentioning about the ravine, that's what I was thinking about. That's not actually what you were talking about.
Not at all.
No, but
it made it all the better.
But that's what I thought he was talking about, so then I gave it away. And this is actually the first time my wife will know about it. She doesn't know about it yet, and she will when she watches this video. So anyway, that was just an exciting thing, but thankfully everything worked out in the end and we're good. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video and about learning about what driving is like in the Solomon Islands. It's not anything too complicated, but it is different, and there are some things you need to learn. But I hope you guys enjoyed watching it. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed to our channel already, please subscribe. And if you know of anyone who would like to see what type of content we put on here, please let them know about it. We love you all. Thank you so much, and you guys have a wonderful, wonderful week.